Hi everyone, welcome back. This is April with Plan with April, and today we are planning in a spiral notebook. Now, this is a little bit different of a spiral notebook than I have used in the past on my channel, and I understand that. This is an actual Archer and Olive, there we go, dot grid notebook. It is still spiral, but I think the important difference is that it is a dot grid spiral. So we're going to hop in here. This is an A5. I had to think about that for a second. I'm like, what size is this? A5. I have used this a ton, but I don't think I've ever featured it on my channel. So we're going to do that today. Go ahead, take a quick moment, pause, grab something to drink, whatever suits your fancy, and then come back and we'll get started. So you can probably see my theme is blues. I have a whole bunch of blues that I can use in this spread. Wait, is this the same? No, that one's a little, no, is it? Is it the same? No, it is a little different. I think I like the lighter one better. Anyway, this is what I'm going to be working with. I've got a Tombow 451, a Tombow 452, so we know those two go together quite well. And then I just have some G210s. Nope, G27s, just kidding. Some of these I have used maybe once. Some of them I've used maybe twice. Yeah. And then I do have my Micron Pigma Graphic 1, which is like a bullet point, pretty broad point marker that I'm going to be using. So we're going to be planning December. Let me look now that I say that. Oh my goodness. December 4th through the 10th. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do in this planner is I am going to count how many dots I have down this page. And then I'm going to have my handy dandy calculator out because I'm not a mathematician. And I know that sounds silly, but I'm going to have to divide these by 7 to see. You went outside? Hold on. Hold on. If you haven't grabbed that beverage, do so now. It's cold and wet and rainy, but feel free. There he goes. He'll come back. Don't worry. $10 says within the next 2 minutes. Pepper is also going to want out, and you'll have to grab another beverage. You're going to be drinking a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. 38 divided by 7 gives us roughly 5 rows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off at the bottom, okay? And I am going to mark in my 5 rows. And I think I want to do it. Let me grab my light gray Tombow N95. So here's my last row. I'm going to come up 1 and I'm going to make that darker. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there is 1. Now if I split these, I just want to see if this will work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, split 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, split 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, split 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it will. I'm going to try it. Ugh, I don't know. I'm a little nervous. So let's not do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to look similar to like the Hobonichi weeks. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that should give us Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Perfect. That is what I need. Now, I'm going to fold this in on itself. I am not going to use a ruler. I was just going to reach for one, but I'm like, I am not going to use a ruler. This is not that kind of plan with me. Not that kind of plan with me. Perfect. And then I'm going to come straight across all the way. And what I am doing is I am connecting all of these dots as, you know, as close as possible. As you can see, they're not exact, and that's fine. If you want to use a ruler, that is 100%, I support that. Support, support, support. I honestly don't mind a couple of random like baubles. I'm good with that. And then I'm just going to close this off. Tell me what you like about planning in a spiral planner, because where'd it go? I'll be really honest with you. I have had more comments on my spiral planning than I have had on my Hobonichi, my Erin Condrens, or my bullet journals together. I think my spiral notebook planning video went completely viral, and I'm still unsure why. Like, I don't know what the draw is. I mean, it's fun, and you get to be completely creative. There's that. So I'm going to go in here, and I am going to take my, where is it? So this is going to be week 49, right? Now, I have a couple choices here, and I think what I'm going to do is I am going to go in with my Tombow marker, and I'm going to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, just like that. Just like that. And then I am going to take my Micron 1, and I am going to put 0, 4, 0, 5, 0, 6, 0, 7, 0, 8, 0, 9, and then 10. So I've got my Monday through Sunday, and then I've got the dates that there are for those events, or for those days. Sure. And then I want to go in with this, and what I want to do is I want to do a double line. So I'm going to do this color first, just to break apart and know it's not even, and I'm fine with that. Totally fine with that. I'm going to take my Tombow 451, and I'm just going to go right by it so that it almost appears to be a shadow from that line, just to add a little bit of dimension. Okay. Then I'm going to go in on Monday, and I'm going to outline this M roughly. I am not going to try to make it exact. All I'm doing is adding just a tad bit of texture to this. I want to show you how cool, how easy it is just to add a little zhuzh, a little bit of oomph. This is like the little sprinkle of sugar that you add to your yeast when you're making bread to give it a little bit of oomph. Just wake it up a little bit. You do not have to be an artist to do dot grid planning. I promise you. I think when I started dot grid, I thought I had to be, and so I was watching channels of artists that made beautiful, oh my God, beautiful spreads. And then I realized I can't do that, and I lost, you know, kind of my love for it. But then I got it back when I was like, hey, I can't do that, but I can do this. And I love the dot grid theme because I like being able to go in and use these squares for what I want them for. So what I want them for this week, week 49, for the week of December 4th through 10th, is I want to be able to track different things. So I am going to do a couple of circles on each day. There are things I want to do each day and be able to mark off for the week. This includes Saturday and Sunday. If I'm going to build a habit, then I need to do it every day of the week. That's me. If I don't do it every day of the week and I kind of fall off, then I don't do so well, and it's, you know, it's my own fault. So my goal is this week to do these two things every single day. Are you wondering, what in the world are you going to do every single day for every day of this week? It's pretty easy. I mean, I shouldn't say that. It sounds really easy, but for me, it's not necessarily easy. Number 1, no spend. It is so important that I get my spending under control before the new year. I want to go into the new year and I want to be able to have different goals than just being, I don't know. Tell me if you can relate to the add to cart buy, you know, that rush of, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to get it. And then you get the item and you're kind of let down. You're like, oh, that was not what I was expecting it to be. Or, now I really don't want that. I have seen a lot of YouTubers put together a want list. Plant-Based Bride being probably the first one that I saw doing it, and she would put things on her list that she wanted, not that she needed, things that she wanted, and then she would wait a certain amount of time and then go back to it and say, do I still want that? And I think that is such a powerful tool because it's so easy to just press ship now, or, you know, buy now, or add to cart and then ship, because that immediate release of happy hormones of, oh, that felt good. But yet the buyer's remorse, once it arrives, you're like, I didn't need this. Like, I didn't need this. But rather than sending it back, if you're like me, you're like, well, I need to find a purpose for it, right? Hashtag 6 D-rings full of washi tape. We're not even using washi tape in this spread. So there you have it. All right, so every day I want to track, I want to do a no spend, okay? The other thing I want to do is morning pages. Now, I'm sure if you have heard of morning pages, you're like, wow, that's a really good goal, April. Morning pages for me are not a subconscious dump of words. Morning pages are on purpose. I want to set up my morning and I want to manifest my day. I want to say, this is how I want my day to go. I don't necessarily need to write. I don't know what to write. I don't know what to write. I don't know what to write. I need to manifest my day. I need to start my day off and tell myself what I want it to be, because what I've learned about myself is if I sit down in the morning and I tell myself, April, this is the kind of day you're going to have. This is what you're going to accomplish. This is what you're going to do. It gets done. It gets done. If I wake up and just randomly write down subconscious thoughts without thinking, it just doesn't do anything for me. So morning pages for me, I should probably come up with a better term for them, because they're not actually morning pages as designed by the person who designed morning pages. There we go. So those are the two things I definitely want to keep track of next week. I feel both of these are very, very important. I'm also going to go in now and I'm going to draw a divider, because that is one of my favorite things about this layout, is being able to go in and divide out what it is that I'm tracking versus what I'm not tracking, right? So these are things that I'm going to check off every day, kind of like a habit tracker for every single day, so that I can see at the end of the week, how did I do? How did I do? Now, the other thing that I want to track, I think this pen might be a little too light, so I'm going to go in, I'm going to use this one again. I also want to track, and I'm just going to do a really quick header here. And this is going to be meals. If I force myself to write down what I eat, I have found that I eat better. I am down 21 pounds in the last 3 months, which to me is a little frustrating because I want to be down 170,000 pounds, but realistically, I have set a very small goal of weekly weight loss that I want to be able to maintain for a very long time. In order to maintain it, I feel like I need to be fair to myself and not set myself up for failure. So I want to track my meals. I want to track what I eat. I want to keep track of what it is. I'm not calorie counting. The biggest thing for tracking my meals is not to eat out and not to eat crap. I have a tendency of getting home from work and saying to myself, I think I'll just have a glass of wine. I'm just going to have a glass of wine for dinner. And my husband's like, I'm hungry for real food. And I'm like, well, I'm just not. So you feel free to make yourself something to eat and I will take my calories in a glass of wine. It's not good for me. I know this. So if I'm tracking it, honest to goodness, I will come across wine for dinner and I will be so embarrassed that I'll be like, okay, tomorrow I need to eat. Or, I'll look at it through the week and I'm like, okay, well, this week was a good week. I did do really well. I did eat healthy. Yay for me. How do I feel? Like, what is my end of week results from this? Like, do I feel better? Is my skin better? How is my adult acne at, 40 plus years old? Because hello, it happens. It's fun to track these kinds of things and just see how it is impacting my life, right? None of us are getting absolutely any younger. So that is my layout. It's very, very simple. Tracking a few things for the week. Let me know what you think of this tracker, if you're going to utilize it in your planning, and then stay tuned. I will be doing more planning in this planner over the next couple of months. I may even incorporate it into my weekly videos that I do. I will talk to you all soon. I love you. I hope you have the best week. Bye.